There's an old saying that Wednesday's child is full of woe. And today is Wednesday, good adventurer. My name's Thack Totem, and I'd like to introduce you to some of the woeful things that I've explored in my adventures across the multiverse, starting with the domain of Lord Callister Tearsgrod, a lord of a small realm who was obsessed with a woman from within his community that he killed when she rejected him. And in his regret for killing her, he performed a ritual to bring her back. But it doesn't go quite as planned. He's oftentimes finding versions of her within the community to abduct and take for his own. But ultimately, after being rejected once again, he kills them and perpetuates the curse upon the realm. Because when he casts their body into the source of water for the town, the local lake, the blood of the victim spreads the curse through the water and the crops irrigated with the water, so that anyone in the area consuming the food or the water gradually transforms into a copy of her. The men in the area are particularly well known for starving themselves, trying to steal or murder people who enter from outside for their food, or take the things that they can from new arrivals to sell to visiting Vistani that they can trade for food to survive. So this is the dark realm of Lord Callister Tearsgrod. Within that community, you may find a character, or you may find him in a different realm. His name may be Devon Basip, a fisherman who ran aground on a foggy night, only to find as he moved through the fog that he was nowhere near a body of water. I do believe he was talking of getting back home to his young wife. A trap that I found in the area that may or may not be within that realm or a neighboring realm was a room with a chamber on a raised platform in the middle. The chamber had glass sides, or at least something clear enough that you could see through as if they were glass. And on the bottom of that chamber was a door through the floor on the base of the platform that leads further into the dungeon as you explore. But to get into that clear glass chamber, there is a lever you have to pull and hold to keep the door open. The lever's on the other side of the chamber. If you pull that lever, in the top corners of the room are the faces and heads of gargoyles that begin to spout water from a reservoir above the chamber that you're in, the room that you're in. If you let go of the lever, the door to the glass chamber closes. But the gargoyles do not stop venting water until the room is full. The room will gradually drain again, but nothing is likely to survive drowning in that chamber long enough for that to happen. The doors outside of the chamber leading back into the places that they entered the chamber from are held closed by the weight of the water. So, how are you going to make your way through that trap when you find it? I think I will ask you to make a payment for me to be able to answer that question for you. All my travels through the multiverse have to earn me a little bit of money somewhere, right? Speaking of things to be earned in the travels across the multiverse, I've discovered a magic item called the Vellum of Warding. It acts like a cleric's turn undead spell, but not just for undead. It works for all evil creatures and grants a guidance for saving throws against magics in the general area of the Vellum. I've seen some with 3 charges, some with 6 charges. What will we find as we explore the multiverse? I don't know. I think that's a question we will examine further. And that's Wednesday's Woeful Explorations. Tomorrow is Thursday, where I can explore things like more NPCs, more traps, and an artifact. Friday might be an NPC trap, a treasure from a hoard that I've heard of, and a puzzle. Saturday is a world that only I seem to have ever discovered, the world of Avra. So NPCs, traps, and magic items from that realm might be on Saturday. Sunday seems appropriately to be Dark Sunday. NPCs, traps, and magic items from the world of Athos. And Monday, more NPCs, traps, treasures, and a quest. And Tuesday, NPCs, traps, and another artifact. So tune in for some of that if you're interested. We'll be doing this for about a week. We'll see if we want to expand it further into a month or more. Let me know if you're interested in seeing any more of this content. This was a fun little experiment. I will catch you guys for another one.